I'm in the middle of a business dinner, so please wait until tomorrow. If that's gonna be a problem, I don't mind nullifying our contract. Understood. Then, let's terminate the contract.
Keiichi, has the site supervisor Fujita arrived yet?
Hey, Noah. No, he still hasn't shown up. We can't keep the delivery team waiting any longer. So I'll have them finish bringing in the switchboard for now. But beyond that, we can't do much else without talking to Fujita first. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for Tokimeki Corp, which handles electrical work. Right now, we're working on a large commercial facility project ordered by Doki Doki Corp, with Noah Hazuki, a new employee, and some others. This is bad. You should have been here by now. Doki Doki Corp is usually so reliable.
If we push things back anymore, it'll affect the timeline of the other construction work too, right? What should we do?
I'll try to call him. I don't know if he'll answer, though. This dinner with Days Corp is going great! If we can score a contract with them, the post-opening maintenance costs will be so much cheaper. That would increase company profit, and maybe upper management would take notice and I could end up a board director someday. Another call from Tokimeki. What the hell do they want on today of all days? Hello? Hello, this is Keiichi from Tokimeki Corp. I'm calling about the work we scheduled for today. What? That's all? That's what they were blowing up my phone for? I'm in the middle of a business dinner, so please wait until tomorrow. If that's gonna be a problem, I don't mind nullifying our contract. What? A business dinner? You can't come because of that? What about everyone on site? We can just start tomorrow, can't we? The construction might be delayed a bit and need an extension, but if I get the maintenance contract with Days Corp, the cost savings will balance it out. I've taken care of the delivery, but we can't proceed with the installation without you. And if we don't finish the work today, it will affect other ongoing projects too.
Exactly. Could you please think about everyone on site too?
Well, you say that, but what difference is one day really gonna make? If it's really such a problem, isn't that your fault for trying to get things done at the last minute? I planned the schedule with some leeway, but we changed the workday several times at your request. We can't wait any longer. I told you that when you asked us to push things back last time, right? Huh? You did? I don't remember that at all. I just figured they moved things around if I asked. Also, you're asking us to push things back one day. If we can't install the distribution board today, everything's gonna be pushed back to tomorrow or even later. It would be fine if we actually can do the installation tomorrow, but if the delivery crew isn't free and we can't install it, the schedule will keep slipping backward. We are a major general contractor with lots of projects. We can't help that. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like it, we can just cancel the contract. I've told him many times to think about the situation on site, but I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. Alright, fine. Message received. Then the contract is terminated. Shall we go back, Noah?
Yes.
Hello? Huh? He hung up. Oh well, if they really try and abandon the contract midway, they'll be in breach of contract and hit with all the penalty fees. They're just bluffing. More importantly, I need to get back to the dinner with Days Corp. The next day. Morning. Something up? Fujita, the distribution board installation and switchover that were supposed to be finished yesterday still aren't done? What's going on? We're getting a ton of inquiries from partner companies and the client who ordered the work. Huh? Yesterday I was at a dinner with Days Corp. Because of that, I couldn't finish the distribution board installation and the switchover work. The schedule will be extended a bit, but if we sign a maintenance contract with Days Corp, we can cut costs and make up for it. If you say so, then the cost side might be right. But if the schedule gets delayed, won't that affect our contract with Tokimeki? I'm sure you thought about that too. Well, they did say the timeline was tight. But if Tokimeki can't do it, we can just ask another company. No, that won't work. Tokimeki, Or rather, Keiichi Sato. He's incredibly skilled, and only he can handle this project properly. And that's no secret. So many companies are trying to hire him, and he's really busy. For jobs where Keiichi is specifically requested, Tokimeki has a special clause in their contract. If a client delays the work and impacts other jobs, they can terminate the contract. That's the agreement we signed with them.
What? The sales team handled the contract and they didn't say anything about special terms. I assumed it was just the usual contract and didn't check the paperwork. I didn't think they'd actually cancel it.
Anyway, check the situation and prevent any further scheduled delays. If we lose Tokimeki, the whole project stalls.
Understood. I'd better contact Tokimeki right away.
Great work, everyone. How's everything going? Let me know if you run into any hiccups. All good over here, boss. Thanks to you, things are going smoothly. I wish all site managers were like you. That'd sure make our lives easier. Stop flattering me. It's gonna go to my head. Noah, could you take care of installing the light fixtures over there?
Okay, but aren't you working on something else today, Keiichi? Will I be okay doing it alone?
Yeah, with your skills, I think you'll be fine. If anything comes up, I'll be right here, so feel free to ask.
Got it. I'll do my best.
Another call from Doki Doki. They've been calling even while I was driving.
The contract was already canceled, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But they've been calling so much, maybe something happened. I'll pick up just in case. Hello, this is Keiichi Sato from Tokimeki Corp.
It's Fujita from Doki Doki Corp. I'd like you to do the work that was scheduled for yesterday today instead.
As stated in the contract, if delays caused by the client affect other sites, we reserve the right to terminate the contract. We've already postponed multiple times due to your circumstances, and gave you plenty of chances to do better, but you never took it seriously. To prevent delays in other jobs, we officially terminated the contract yesterday, remember? You even agreed that canceling the contract would be fine.
That's right. In fact, you were the one who first suggested canceling the contract, weren't you?
Noah's bad at confrontation, but she's standing up for me anyway. She really is a sweetheart.
Well, that's...
I believe I can't do good work unless I'm working with people I trust. I'm sorry, but I feel your behavior has lacked integrity. I can't do business with a company like that.
Keiichi, it's so cool how you frankly speak your mind.
Huh. Fine then. Suit yourselves.
We're a big company. They'll suffer if they lose this contract. Once their revenue drops, they'll come crying back. He says it's fine now, but he'll probably stir up more trouble later. I should draft and send a contract termination notice when I get back to the office.
For now, I'll try to find a replacement for Tokimeki Corp. Mochida said all that, but Keiichi's just slightly above average, that's all. I'm sure his reputation has just gotten ahead of him. If I ask a few companies, I should be fine.
A few days later. Long time no see, Fujita. I heard you had a work request today.
Yes, that's right. Here are the details. It looks something like this. What do you think?
That schedule and workload? Totally impossible. Only Tokimeki could probably handle something this tight, right?
What?
As you know, Tokimeki has a guy named Keiichi Sato who's really skilled. Not just for his technical skills. He's also known for finishing jobs quickly and without mistakes. Honestly, he's probably the only one who could handle this timeline. Normally, you need to add a few extra days.
Could you please make an exception somehow?
Sorry, even if it's a request from Doki Doki Corp. With that kind of schedule, we just can't take it on. I'm sorry we couldn't be of help.
No way. I've gone around to several companies since then, but they all turned me down for the same reason. I didn't think Tokimeki, or Keiichi, was really such a big deal. I've already contacted all the companies I had in mind, so I guess I'll just head back for now. Fujita, the sales team told me Tokimeki has formally submitted their contract cancellation, and when they contacted Tokimeki, they said you already agreed to the cancellation. That job can't be completed without Tokimeki. What are you going to do? That's...
Sorry to interrupt while you're in the middle of something.
What is it?
Actually, since we haven't finished switching over from the temporary power supply, the interior construction and electrical installations haven't been able to move forward. Because of that, the workers on site have started voicing complaints. At this rate, there's a real risk that the other subcontractors might start pulling out of their contracts too. On top of that, the tenants for the commercial facility have started filing complaints with the owner. They're saying they won't be able to move in time to open their businesses. And the owner is now talking about charging us for breach of contract.
What? How did this become such a huge mess? What do you mean, how? You delayed the project so casually, and even let the Tokimeki contract fall through. The real question is, how do you plan to take responsibility for this? I was just trying to cut costs. I never imagined it would turn out like this. Your cost-saving mindset is admirable, but you seriously got your priorities wrong. You could have done the dinner on another day, couldn't you? But now that it's become this serious, we have to inform President Tokito. I'm sorry, but I'm sure you understand. Yes, of course. If it's Tokito, I'm sure he'll see my side of things. And with him on my side, things might turn around. Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Corp...
Keiji, I finished the lighting job you asked me to do. Here's a report.
Yep, it's perfect. Thanks, Noah. You're clearly good at your job, so why do you seem so unsure of yourself? Oh, I hope you don't mind me asking.
No, it's okay. At my last company, I kept making mistakes and getting scolded all the time. It made it hard to keep working there, so I ended up quitting. I couldn't really be useful there, so I want to do my best at Tokimeki.
I see. That must have been tough, but no one can do everything from the start. When I first joined, I couldn't do anything either. I just watched and learned from my seniors. You're serious, motivated, and sincere. You'll definitely become a great technician, so have confidence in yourself.
Keiji, thank you so much. I'll definitely live up to your expectations, so please keep watching me.
That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. The next day. Tokito, you wanted to see me? You're here. I assume you already know. There's talk of damages from the owner because of delays in the commercial facility project. Yes. Not only that, we've received a lot of complaints about you from our subcontractors too. Some are even considering canceling their contracts. Now people are saying Doki Doki Corp doesn't keep deadlines and neglects sites and partners. That kind of talk has spread, and it's caused several nearly finalized contracts to fall through. What? I had no idea it got that bad. I can't stop the rumors now, but I want to get back on Tokimeki Corp's good side. If we do that, people might think the rumors were just rumors, and clients will come back. So, let's apologize to Tokimeki and ask them to renew the contract and finish the project. You are directly involved, so I want you to come with me. Of course.
Keiji, about this next job?
Excuse me, I am Tokito, representative of Doki Doki Corp. Thank you for everything. Thank you as well. So, what can I do for you? We sincerely apologize for the delays and the huge trouble we've caused your company. Your frustration is completely justified. But if this project isn't completed, the facility owner and all the tenants scheduled to move in will also be heavily affected. Please, could you find a way to continue the work? I understand your situation, but we have other projects lined up, so our hands are tied.
Fujita has repeatedly postponed work with no notice, and always for one-sided reasons. Each time, Keiichi kept asking for at least some advance notice and respect for the site. But Fujita ignored that, even skipping out on days when his presence as site supervisor was essential. He was the one who told us to cancel the contract if we weren't willing to wait for him every time. Watching Keiichi's work taught me that if you act with honesty, the site responds. The reason no one on site is willing to work with you anymore is because of your own attitude. And now, just because you're in trouble, you're asking for help? And do you really think we would want to continue such a one-sided relationship?
Noah, that's...
You've been acting like that this whole time? I thought you were polite and dedicated in the office, but this is how you've behaved outside. I can't believe how wrong I was about you.
I was only trying to cut costs for the company's sake. You always prioritize your company's convenience and ignore your partners. That's the only reason this happened. Who would want to work with a company that doesn't respect its collaborators?
Oh, cost-cutting is important, and I've always appreciated that attitude of yours. But that's no excuse for neglecting the worksite or the people there. You completely misunderstood your priorities.
No, this can't be happening.
I sincerely apologize for Fujita's disrespectful behavior. He will be removed from his position as site supervisor.
So that's all? Just an emotion?
Oh, thank goodness. We'll also strengthen our employee training and ensure something like this never happens again. Please, would you reconsider and take on the project for us?
I'm sorry, but our time is very valuable, and we can't just blindly take your word on something like this. I'd like to see if your words are genuine before giving an answer.
Of course, that's completely fine. So I hope we can find a way past this. Fujita, you'll take full responsibility for this incident.
Yes. I thought just losing my supervisor position would be the end of it. But I was fired for misconduct, and now they're even suing me for damages. I sold my house, my car, everything I could, but it's still not enough. Now I'm drowning in debt from borrowing money all over the place.
Instead of whining, you should be looking for a new job.
I've told you already. I was fired for misconduct, so everywhere I apply, it just throws my resume in the trash.
That doesn't mean you can just rely on my income. You used to brag about earning more than me and dumped all the housework and kids on me. Now that you've lost your job, at least help out around the house.
I'm busy job hunting. And why are you being so cold? Shouldn't you try to be a little more supportive in a time like this?
You never supported me. Not even once. I put up with it because you brought money home. And I didn't want to take the kids' father away. But the kids told me themselves that they don't think I should put up with you anymore. So I'm divorcing you.
What? Wait, where did divorce come from? This is so out of the blue.
It's not out of the blue. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've kept records of all the inappropriate things you've said and done to me. I consulted a lawyer. They said I could get a decent amount in damages. The kids said they'll come with me, so I'll be asking for child support too.
No, if you and the kids leave, I'll have nothing left. Please forgive me. I can change.
Keiji, so in the end, you decided to resign with Doki Doki Corporation?
Yeah, Tokito showed how genuine he was. I think we can trust him. I also observed the new site supervisor. Seemed like an honest person. I think the current Doki Doki Corp is a company we can trust again.
Well, I trust your judgment, Keiji. And someday, I want to become someone honest and trusted by everyone too. Like you.
You already are. To me, at least. If it's for you, I feel like I can do anything.
Then I better get to work, so I can become someone who can support you too. Both at work and in life.